Welcome to day 15 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. Today I would like to show you the decks that are for my personal use that I cannot think of using to read for anyone else. And I talked about the Spiral Tarot by Kay Stevenson already. Ever since I got this deck, this feels like my soul deck. And I don't know how much more I can tell you about this deck that I didn't say already. The cards very much show the images that we are used to from the Rider-Waite-Smith system, but the artwork is exceptional. It is very powerful and it reads very powerfully, and I especially like the court cards, which are mesmerizing and they capture my attention. They are very captivating, and I trimmed this deck entirely. This had I think one of the most horrid borders that a tarot deck ever had. It was like a purpley marble effect border with white and maroon lines going around the pictures. So when I got this deck, I immediately knew that I wanted to trim it. I did, and the pictures just come alive. This artwork should never have had such ugly borders around it, and the images should be much larger. This deck would be amazing if it was a large borderless deck. I would buy it in an instant. I also edged it on the side in this grayish light black, a soft black tone. It doesn't cover completely, so as you can probably see, it's not entirely black, but I don't mind. The backs did not come out even after the trimming, but again, I couldn't care. All that matters is the front, the amazing front. The cardstock is thin but very durable. It's not flexible, it's very firm. It shuffles wonderfully because the card finish is silky and it's not glossy, it's not sticking together. So this deck is amazing for a travel deck, for a small deck, or for anyone who has very small hands. And the spreads just read beautifully. So this deck I cannot imagine ever using to read for anyone else, just myself. The other deck that I would never consider reading with for others is the Ceccoli Tarot. This deck for me is for very specific work. It is to deal with past hurt, childhood issues, and the images. Many people find the images very disturbing, but there's a reason, and sometimes we need to face those hurtful situations, and this deck is amazing to do that. So I trimmed this deck also, and this received a double-edged treatment. First I edged it with a deep red color, a vibrant red color, and on top of that I layered a gold layer. So I don't know how much it is showing up on the video, but these edges have a very interesting double tone shine to them. I like loose cardstock, I don't mind it at all. The backs are very pretty, and some of these cards I have reorganized, so I used them in a different sequence as it was originally created. The Ceccoli Tarot is a good healing tool for me. Many people don't notice, but on this card she is actually crying over the bluebird of happiness, and these cards, these pictures just have so many layers of meaning, so many little details that jump out at me when I do a reading with these cards. I don't pull out this deck very often because, as I said, this deck is for very specific topics and readings, but I just love looking at the artwork, so I would pull it out just to flip through the cards. I love to flip through my decks every once in a while just to look at these beautiful images. This deck had a very pretty border around it, and originally I did not plan to trim it, but unfortunately I had an accident where the edge of a card got damaged, so then I trimmed the deck, and after that I got the mini Ceccoli just in a travel size or in a mini size. And interesting, because this mini size deck is laminated, it has a layer on top which the large version doesn't have. It makes it very slippery, but has a nice feel and nice shine to it. I don't mind, and actually I would prefer it if a large version had such a glossy layer over the cards. So this is the back with the original borders. Both these decks have very special place in my tarot collection and in my heart, and the readings I do with them are just so personal that I really prefer to keep these for myself. And because I have an extensive tarot collection, there are plenty of other decks which actually want to be used in readings for others. So that's what I feel. I feel that some decks want to be my decks and some decks want to be the decks of others for others. It's fine by me. I really like that there are these distinctions, and each deck has a different voice and are suited for different purposes. So I love that these two decks are here for me, and I can and we can develop a very deep and meaningful relationship together. So thank you very much for watching video 15 for Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge, and I will be back soon with the next video. Bye bye!